Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Annamalai Adiyenai Anda Andre Aviyudal Kondayanakor Kurayundo Kurayum Gunamum Niyallal Yenne Nivatrai Yennuire Yennam Yeduvo Adu Seivai Kanne Undan Karalinayil Kadar Peruke Taruvaye Kanne Undan Karalinayil Kadar Peruke Taruvaye. Om Ati Madura Chapahastam Aparimitam Modabhan Saubhagyam Arunam Atishaya Karunam Abhinava Kula Sundharim Vande. Om Aim Hrim Shrim. So yesterday we have seen that desires are very difficult to conquer, whoever the person may be. Since because the person has taken up to these robes, kashayam, it is not necessarily that he has gone beyond desire. So if he has not seen what he is supposed to see, pashyannapi shana pashyati mudaha, he is fool only. Udara nimittam bahukrita vesha, only for the belly's sake he is putting up different vesha. And also, just by growing old, nobody can go beyond desires. Why? Even after growing old also, he is not even able to stand, but a lot of desires in his heart, gurgling from within. So therefore, one has to consciously work on it. To go beyond desire, one has to consciously work on it. And not even a great vairagi, a virakta purusha is free from desire. He may be living a very, very withdrawn life, but still there may be some desire in his heart too. So therefore it is not that easy. So we have to be very, very careful. And then you may go for Tirtha Yatra, you may vratam, you may sort of go into so many vratams and dhanam, dharma and all. But if you don't have the right knowledge, then the mukti is not there. Even if you strive for 100 of janmas, the right knowledge is not there, then there is no liberation. So that is what we have seen. We will once again chant that words, that particular words. Kurute Ganga Sagara Gamanam Kurute Ganga Sagara Gamanam Vrata Paripalana Matava Dhanam Jnana Vihina Sarvamatena Bhajatina Muktim Janmashatena Bhaja Govindam Bhaja Govindam Govindam Bhaja Mudamate Samprapte Sannihite Kale Nahi Nahi Rakshati Dukrum Karane. See, one thing I forgot to mention yesterday. The first verse is a chorus. All of us should sing together. And then the following 12 verses after the first verse. Following 12 verses are called Dvadasha Manjarika Stotram, bouquet of 12 flowers, written or given out by Shankara himself, Adi Shankara himself, till 13th verse. From 14th verse onwards, the disciples who were following Shankara, each one gave one verse actually. So from the 14th verse onwards, each verse not given by Shankara himself, but his disciples. They were inspired by the Guru's outpouring, they were inspired and they started giving one verse. You understand? So each verse is attributed to a disciple. If you go through the commentary, you will know it. Like the 14th verse is attributed to Padmapada. This 14th verse is traditionally attributed to Padmapada. Likewise, it is said the 15th verse is Totakacharya. Like that, each verse is attributed to a Mahatma, to a disciple. The 16th verse to Hastamalaka. And then 17th verse to Subodha, another disciple called Subodha. So that is how each disciple, they started giving out one verse, following the footsteps of the Guru. Now, moving on to the 18th verse. Here the picture of the real Mahatma is brought out, who has gone beyond his desires, who has conquered his desire. That picture is now shown in the 18th verse. Suramandirataru Mula Nivasaha Shayya Bhutalam Ajinam Vasaha Sarva Parigraha Bhogatyagaha Kasya Sukamna Karoti Viragaha Suramandirataru Mula Nivasaha Shayya Bhutalamajinam Vasaha Sarva Parigraha Bhogatyagaha Kasya Sukam na Karoti Viragaha Bhaja Govindam Govindam Bhaja Mudamate Samprapte Sannihite Kale Nahi Rakshati Dukkam Karane. And this great Mahatma, who has really conquered the desires, he is sitting where? Sura Mandira, in a wayside temple somewhere. Sura Mandira, Mandira means in a temple. Tarumula Nivasaha, not even inside the temple. In the temple complex, some trees, under the shade of the tree, he is sitting. Why? Because the temple is governed by some trustees. They may not allow you to sit in the temple even. So he knows that. So in some wayside temple, in that complex, some tree, under the shade of the tree, he is sitting there. Meaning what? He is fulfilled already within. So he has nothing to achieve, nowhere to run, nothing to prove. And he is so satisfied with himself. So he is quietly, peacefully sitting there. Sura Mandira Taru Mula Nivasa. Taru means tree. Mula Nivasa means under the shade of the tree he is sitting. And where will he sleep? What is the bed in which he sleeps? Shayya Bhutalam. Bhutalam means on the ground. He just sleeps. See what a very interesting story. Once, when this Patinathar, a great Tamil saint, Patinathar, he has given up everything. And a great Vairagi Purush. Once, he was lying down on a paddy field. They say the Varappu means, they say, a sort of the bank of the paddy field. What they call, I don't know. There, he was putting his hand like this and he was sleeping like that, it seems. So, few ladies were walking that side and they were commenting, it seems. Par in the Mahatma, he has given up everything, but he wants his hands as a rest. See, He has not given it up. Then he thought to himself, yes, they are right. And then he took his hands off. And then he was just sleeping like that. The same ladies were returning back. They said, ஒரு பொம்பளை சொல்றதெல்லாம் கேட்டு தன்னுடைய வாழ்க்கையை மாற்றிக்கிறார் பார். Listening to a lady, this Mahatma is changing his lifestyle. What a Mahatma is. Then he thought, what else to be done now? So you cannot listen to people. So he sleeps, Sayya Bhutalam. He sleeps on the ground and nothing else. And Ajinam Vasaha. And Ajinam means what? Some skin, deer skin or something. He wears as his dress. That's all. Meaning, totally, Vairagi Purush. He has no possession of his own. And he never seeks any security other than the Lord's feet. So he's totally dependent on God. See, that is a very blessed state, Totally dependent on God. Totally resigned to God. Have you heard about Papa Ramdas ji? Papa Ramdas, this Kanjangad ashram, Papa Ramdas ji. He was always chanting the Lord's name, Ramanama. And that is how he realized the self. So one day, he gave up everything and he started. Without any money or anything. Without even any idea of where he is going to go. And his only resolve is, wherever Lord Rama takes me, I will go there. And he was roaming around for years together, it seems. So they depend only on God. In the quest of God, the book is very beautiful. The quest of God. If you can read that, it will be very inspiring. So total dependence on God. So, Shayya Bhutalam Ajinam Vasa. Sarva Parigraha Bhoga Tyagaha. He has given up everything, all the bhoga, all the enjoyment. Why he has given up? Because he knows it is all like mirage water. It cannot quench your thirst. The things in the world outside, like a mirage water. Even though its appearance there is a water, there is no water. So he has found everything inside, totally fulfilled. That Purnata he is enjoying in his own heart. Therefore, he is not running after anything in the world. So, Sarva Parigraha Bhogatyaha. Kasya Sukam na Karoti Viragaha. To such a Viragi Purush, how come there won't be any happiness? Sukam, true happiness. The Viragata means this dispassion will lead to happiness only. See, now what is our equation? More we have, more we accumulate, more the joy. Our ideas are all screwed up, It is not so actually. More the possession, more the worries, more the troubles to maintain it and to safeguard it. At least to dust it every day. It's an effort. Big houses, if you go, very difficult to maintain it even, right? So, this Mahatma is so satisfied. And ordinary people, they go through mood swings. But this Mahatma is always Prashanta Chitta, always peaceful at his heart. And you can see Mudita Vadanaha, you can see his face. He is always pleasant and smiling and very cheerful. And no confusion in his heart. He is so clear about everything in life. So his state is not shaken by anything. He just remains there. His body also may go through some disease or whatever, but he is not moved because he has found the source of all peace and bliss within. So such a person who has given up everything of the world, who is solely depending on the Lord and who is always immersed in the bliss of his own self, so he is truly blessed. Kaupinavantaha kalubhagyavantaha. And now it is very, very rare to find such Mahatmas. Everybody wants to flaunt, their everything, their knowledge or their richness, this, that, their glory. But these Mahatmas even unnoticed, unrecognized. So they are Nadamadum Devangal. They are God walking on the earth actually. Why? By knowing God, by remaining they have become God themselves. They will not claim that they are gods, but they are supreme beings in the world. So such a Mahatma, Kasya Sukam na karoti viragaha. To such a person, how come there won't be any happiness? He is always reveling in pure joy and bliss. That is what we have to understand. So as long as there are desires, the mind cannot be peaceful. The mind would be always pushed out. The mind is agitated. And then we have to do something or other. Once when the desires are fulfilled, even then you are not free because some other desire comes. There is no end to it. So when he has gone beyond all desire, no vasanas from within to push him out. See, experiment this. Don't go with anybody. Go alone somewhere. Not to crowded places, See, last 3 days I was in Mayavaram. I had gone to 1 or 2 temples. No crowd. Not very famous temple. Ordinary temple. No crowd. You just go there and sit. Don't start meditating and all. No need to meditate. Just sit there quietly, peacefully. Don't worry about anything. Don't take your mobile phone, especially. Don't take your mobile phone or put it in the do not disturb mode. And then just sit quiet. Nothing to achieve. Nowhere to go. Nothing to prove. Just sit for some time. See, maybe half an hour or so. You will not even meditate on God or anything. Just try this. Just sit quietly. And watch your mind, if at all. If you have to do something, watch your mind. Just sit quietly. See, you should not feel bored. The mind may create all those ideas, I am very bored. I am wasting my time. It is not you are wasting your time. By doing something only you are wasting your time actually. So, keep quiet and just watch and observe your own inner self. And just remind, there is so much of peace. Actually, that is our natural state. To be peaceful. See, after the advent of the mobile phones and the data, we don't spend even a minute without doing anything. Go on doing something or other. Listening or hearing or doing, playing. Even going for a walk, people put this. And then, I don't know why. No, we should not waste time. I want to hear some lecture while walking. No. Look at the world, how beautiful it is. Hear the birds chirping and the breeze. Everything is beautiful. Open your eyes and see. Feel. See? We don't open our eyes and see. Very unfortunate, Though we are opening our eyes, we don't see. Because we are very preoccupied with our thoughts. We don't see things clearly. So therefore, our Acharya said very clearly, na pana, na kona. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. And nowhere to go. Nothing to achieve. Just relax. Why? You have come to the right place. Just relax. Meaning what? We have come to the right place means our own hearts. Just relax. So this is not a negative philosophy. Somebody, what about then, progress, development? We have seen all the progress and development now. See the Bangalore, what is development, what is progress. How much we have destroyed the city. Is it not so? My God. And see Delhi. My God. People can't leave their gas chamber it is actually. And they say you develop cancer when you live there in Delhi for some time. My God. So what I mean to say is, what you want actually from life. Choice is yours. If you understand clearly what is life, what you want, then you can be peaceful. If you don't understand what you want, you run, chase something. So this is how our great masters have said, there is nothing to worry. There is nothing to chase. You are that already. And be yourself. And enjoy life. See, tena tyaktena bunjitaha. Only when you give up things, you can enjoy life. You know that? When you are attached, you cannot enjoy. Only when you give up attachment, you can enjoy life actually. See, this is a strange thing. We feel only when we possess, we can enjoy. No. Only when you renounce, you can enjoy. This is a secret. Only when you renounce your own ahankara and mamakara, you can truly enjoy life. Otherwise, whatever we are thinking as enjoyment is only suffering. We even don't know it. So therefore, this Mahatma is really blessed, who is living in this way. See, we are not groomed for this. It's an extreme thing, like we are not groomed for this. So nobody is saying that we should live this way. But wherever we are living, we can lead a wonderful life. When you know what is truth, what is life, and what is our true self, then we can lead a very good life actually. You understand? Now moving on to the 19th verse. Yogarato va Bhogarato va Sangarato va Sangavihinaha Yasya Brahmani Ramate Chittam Nandhati 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 Eva Yogarato va Bhogarato va Sangarato va Sangavihinaha Yasya Brahmani Ramate Chittam Nandhati Nandhati Nandhatyeva Yogaratova Bhogaratova. See, such a great Mahatma, sometimes he may be seen withdrawn, Yogaratova. Meaning what? Always within himself, abiding in his own self. Yogaratova. Or sometimes he may be seen also Bhogaratova, in the world, like us. Enjoying means what? Looking at things and enjoying. Eating, sleeping, like a normal person. Bhogaratova. Sangaratova, sometimes with people, in a crowd, with people, enjoying, talking. Sangavihinaha. Sangavihinaha, without any people around, he may be all alone. Whatever may be his outer expression. Yasya Brahmani Ramate Chittam. Whose mind is always abiding in the truth, in that Atma Tattvam, in that Brahma Tattvam, the fountain of all peace and bliss. So, Nandati, Nandati, Nandati eva. Truly, he alone rejoices. He alone rejoices. See? Great Mahatmas like Swami Tapovan Maharaj and Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, they were totally withdrawn just to be with themselves. Some Mahatmas like Swami Vivekananda, Swami Chinmayanandaji, they were all for the world, for the Loka Kalyana, welfare of the world. But their state is what? Always they were abiding in their self. Their mind is immersed in that Brahma Tattvam. So therefore, they are liberated and they are in the bliss, the state of bliss. So it doesn't matter whether your hands and legs are functioning or not. Where is your mind? If our minds are only in the world and worldly things, then there is suffering. Even though we may not be involved in the world, we may be sitting quiet, but if our mind is occupied with something worldly thought, then we worry and there is suffering only. But if we may be in the midst of the crowd, we may be doing things, but if our mind is very peaceful and settled in the heart means in that truth, Brahma Tattvam, then nothing to stop. We are always blissful. See, this is what revealed in Bhagavad Gita also. Mityacharasya uchyate, meaning he is a hypocrite who is not functioning in the world. His hands and legs are not functioning in the world, but is entertaining so much of sensuous thoughts and always reveling there. For that, at least you can go into the world and act, but keep your mind at the feet of the Lord. That is better. In the Karma Yogis, what they do, they work in the world outside, but they keep their mind at the feet of the Lord. Means what? They offer everything unto the Lord. They accept everything as prasada of the Lord. That is better. Otherwise, we become hypocrite. Now I am withdrawn. No more any business in the world. But there are a lot of vasanas. But we go on thinking about, this project, that project. Then what will I do? Then what will I do? For that, better you go and work. But keep the mind peaceful at the holy feet of the Lord. So, this Mahatma, he has found his essence, his core, which is Purnam, which is all bliss. So, always he is reveling there, but his hands and legs are, he may be in the world outside for the welfare of the world or withdrawn totally. It doesn't matter. See, generally what we think, one who is always withdrawn is a great saint. One who is in the world is not that great. It's not true. One who is in the world for the welfare of the world is also great. Otherwise, who will do that? So he is also great only. But it depends on where your mind is. Brahmani ramate chittam. When the mind is in the Brahman, the truth, nandati, nandati, nandati eva. Nandati means what? Anandati. He is always blissful. So slowly and steadily we should learn to keep our mind above the clouds of these worldly things. We may be in the world, but we should not be of the world. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa says, if the boat goes on the water, then it is healthy. But if the water comes into the boat, then the boat may sink. Is that not so? So you may be in the world, but you should not be of the world. Always preoccupied with worldly thoughts, worldly things. Then there is no point, We are going to see next verse or next to next verse. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jadareshayam. So there is no use of that. So this is what I try to convey. Okay, at least 50, 60 years of age you have been pursuing this. Okay, Salanjipotu. At least now we have to we have to wake up. There is no much time to waste. Because nowadays we don't know about our health. Anytime, anything can happen. So I tell you. Why, Swamiji, such things happen? Because the air what we breathe is polluted. The water we drink is also polluted. The food what we eat also, all pesticide, all those things. And then we eat all wrong things also. We don't do anything, exercise, and worries. And a lot of unnecessary worries in the mind. And we work means like a workaholic, we work. Or binge watching, go on watching something, indulging. There is no moderation. So therefore, our health, don't know. So when we are healthy, hale and hearty, we have to use the time judiciously. See, there is no point in regretting later, I could have done this, I could have done that, but I was running after something, I don't know why. There is something more to life, I tell you. These Mahatmas have found there is something more to life. It is not only just social service, Swamiji, I am a very good person. I am only doing good to the world. It is not enough. See, Lord Buddha has found this out. It is not enough. Just to be good and do good. You have to be good, you have to do good. But more than that, you know what? You should know what you are. And you should understand life holistically. That is very important. So therefore, This person who has found this bliss in his own heart, he is always rejoicing. Nandati, Nandati. So therefore, don't judge anybody else. Oh, this Mahatma is like this Mahatma is like that. Don't judge anybody. Judge yourself, how you are. Everybody lives their own life now. So how you live is very important. So therefore it is said some people may be always involved in yoga or in the world, boga, or in the midst of the crowd or all alone. It doesn't matter. Where is the mind? That is very important. How is the mind? What is the quality of the mind? See, very sad. We give so much importance to the health of this body. We go to gym, we jog, this, that, eat properly and all. What about the health of the mind? We don't think about it, We take it for granted. Mind is fine, no? No, it is not fine. So much of raga dvesha in the mind, likes and dislikes. And so much of jealousies. So much of negativities in the mind. So 70% of our diseases are psychosomatic diseases. You know what is psychosomatic? Because of the mind only. Our mind is not healthy. That affects the body. If the mind can be kept healthy, the body also can be healthy. See, because of prarabdha, whatever comes may come. But whatever we can do, we can take care. See, I don't know, people are mad, I tell you, in the world. Now they talk 90 hours of work per week. Why not? Sunday, what are you doing? How long you'll be looking at your wife's face? What nonsense, I don't know. What is his business? I really don't understand. And that is a smart thing. And he may be earning crores and crores. But the poor fellow, this poor chap, he is giving up his whole life. Why should he give up his whole life for somebody else? Think about it. For somebody to make crores and crores, why should you slog and give your whole life? See, actually you are giving your whole life. Please understand. You are giving your youth. You are giving your lot of mind space. Everything for what? Like the நாய்க்கு போடுற மாதிரி ஒரு ஏதோ எலும்பு துண்டு போடுறான். Okay, it may be in lakhs, but still it is எலும்பு துண்டு for him. But you know what we are giving up? Our whole life we are giving up. Please don't fall for all such nonsense. Whoever may tell that, however great he may be, but don't fall for it. I am telling you very honestly. It's all madness. We should know what is life. Chumma, not only slogging and working is not life. I am telling you. Go out into the nature and enjoy nature. There is lot many things to see, know, understand, enjoy. It's not only always in front of the computer. Goda. What is this nonsense? I don't know. Thank God, Lord has saved me. I would say that way. That is all because of satsanga only. When I was young, so I came in association with the great Mahatma. He showed me the right path. Thank God. I am so grateful to that great Mahatma, my own Swamiji. Otherwise, this is madness. We don't know why we are running also, but we have to run. So therefore, when your mind is very pure, blissful. Nowadays, in Trivandamala I am finding 45 years or 50 years of age, somehow they just throw out everything and they come and settle down there. And I asked them, how dare you do this? They say, no, I have found out this is the way to go about. I have done everything, it's enough. Now I am going to lead a peaceful life. But be jagrata there also. Initially you will be very enthusiastic, inspired. After some time everything fizzles out. And then you don't know what else to do. I tell you, very strange. Then you will start running here, there again. This Mahatma, this Tirtha Yatra, that Yatra. Now Kumbh Mela is happening. And then that, some Snanam is happening here, there. Once again you are caught in the chakkar, some other chakkar. Just to be peaceful is very, very hard, To keep quiet and to be peaceful. அதான் சும்மா இருக்கிறது ரொம்ப கஷ்டம் உலகத்துலேயே. Chumma irukadu, you know what? Chumma irukadu means what? To be peaceful and happy within oneself. It's very hard. Always you want to become something and prove something to the world. You know what I am? People also ask, what are you doing? If you want to say something very big, no? If you say something very small, they, don't care. How does it matter? That fool, whether he appreciates you or not, how does it matter? You know what you are doing. Be clear about what you are doing. That's all. That's all matters. I tell you, கடைசியில் ஏமாந்து போயிடுவோம் அப்புறம். See, you know what happened to this Ratnakar? The wayside robber, what happened to him, you know? So, one day he was looting everybody. Narad Maharaj came. So, he wanted, hey, take out everything. Narad said, I have nothing. What will I give you? No, take out everything. He said, you check. And then Narad asked him, why are you doing this? Don't you know this is a heinous crime, sin? Don't you know that? Why are you doing this? He said, no, not for me. For my wife and children I am doing this. I have got elderly parents. I am not doing it for myself. I am doing it for my parents, for my wife, my children. Is that so? Okay, you go to them and ask whether they will share your sin. You are doing some sin, you are committing some sin. You go and ask whether they will share your sin. He went there and asked the parents. Parents said, no, it is your business. Your duty to take care of us old parents. So it is yours. Then the wife said, no, it is not mine, it is yours. You have to feed me. So you have married me means you have to take care of me. The children also said, no, Papa, it is yours. Then he realized, my God, oh, I have been completely cheated. I thought it is all for my own family, my own kith and kin, my children. But no. So it is all my own. So I have to live my life, die my death. I tell you, this bandham eppo unduchu? Just now it has come, all these bandham. Bandham means this relationship. But the soul is in its own journey. Please don't get, caught anywhere. We say, oh, I have sacrificed everything for my family. It is good. But beyond a point, have some viveka, discrimination. What are you doing here? Kate kanta kaste putraha samsaroyam ativa vichitraha. Who is your wife? Who is your son? What is all this nataka, drama? When you go away from here, another set of wife, children, everything. Once again you say, oh, I live only for these children. What nonsense, I really don't understand that. You create, you get attached and then you suffer. Our Acharya has given this step by step, our suffering. We create. Chumma illama kalyanam panni kulandai kutti pettukirudhu. We create. And then we get attached. Oh, my child. Oh, all those nonsense. And then we suffer. And not only for one life we do this. Life after life after life, only we do this only. And we say, I am a grahastha, very responsible, very dedicated grahastha. So, greeda vachiruvoma. We are ரொம்ப responsible grahastha and greeda vachiruvoma. So what now? Swami, what are you propagating now? Say, I am not propagating anything. But you know what? I really don't understand really. This is, I don't know. You go on accumulating wealth and then to leave everything here and go. And for my son, for my daughter, for son and daughter. The son and daughter will not even care. They have their own lives to live. சும்மா ஒரு சாஸ்திரத்துக்கு அப்பா அம்மா அவ்வளோதான். Everybody is only concerned with their own lives, I am telling you. Not anybody else. Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. This is the truth of life. Everybody for themselves only. சும்மா இதெல்லாம் பொய்க்கு. Therefore, wake up. Have some discrimination. Nobody will share your sin and you are losing your life. For what? For some imaginary, things. Actually, it's imaginary only. So, a child is there. It is my own or it is somebody else's. It is through thought only you are associating. Whatever you associate with thought is always an imagination. It is not absolute truth. So, my own is only imagination. See, you should understand a very, very right spirit. In Vyavahara, it is your only. I am not denying that. But what is the difference between this child and that child? No, this is my own child. That is some other's child. No, it is not so. It is a child. That's all. But we think it is my own child. Ennode vittu. So you have created this, the mook inga vaikka poren, kanna inga vaikka poren. If Lord has given the choice, you would have messed up everything by now. Thank God, Lord has not given any choice. I know, so I will do it. You just only come together, I will take care of everything. Nothing is ours actual. See, the seed is because from the food what we eat. That is what the Shastras say. So that is through the nature only it has come. So we are not even the instrumental cause because everything happens in the nature. And what have we done? Nothing. But we claim it is my own. No, it is a different jiva coming here for its own destination to reach. It is not yours. Nothing is yours. Even this body is not yours. So therefore, all sorts of imagination. Only we live in imaginary world. It's all sorts of imagination. And the society and the parents, everybody, they sort of தண்ணீர் ஊற்றி அதை வளர்ப்பாங்க அந்த இமேஜினேஷன். Yes. You have to do this, you have to do that. To break away from the shackle, I tell you, you need lot of buddhi, clear discrimination. Otherwise you get caught here only. சும்மா அந்த செக்கு மாடு மாதிரி. You know செக்கு மாடு? That bull goes round and round and round. Same. And then every year I go out here for a vacation there, vacation here, take some photographs and then put it in my Facebook and then share. What has happened now? Swamiji, you also go abroad and you also put photos. We don't do it as our whole soul, purpose of our life. By the way, it happens. And you know what? That is how we go on. Now, coming back to the serious business. Swamiji, what we need to do now? Now, the 20th verse. Very serious thing, 20th verse. So, you have finished 19th now? Yeah. Bhagavad Gita. Kinchidhadita. Ganga Jalalava. Kanika Pita. Sagrudhapiyena. Murari Samarcha. Kriyate Tasya. Yamena na Charcha. Bhagavad Gita Kinchidhadita. Ganga Jalalava Kanika Pita. Sagrutapiyena Murari Samarcha. Kriyate Tasya Yamena na Charcha. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate. Samprapte sannihite kale. Nahi rakshati dukrum karane. Bhagavad Gita Kinchit Adita. So, you have to study at least some portion of Bhagavad Gita. Please do study at least some verses of Bhagavad Gita. Kinchit Adita. So, little bit at least. You have to study Bhagavad Gita. Ganga Jalalava Kanika Pita. And in your life, you have to drink at least some Ganga Jala. Lava Kanika Pita. Sagrudapiyena Murari Samarcha. And you have to worship that Murari. Murari means Lord Krishna or Narayana. One who has killed Mura, the Asura called Mura. He is called as Murari. Sagrudapiyena Murari. At least once you should have worshipped this Murari. the Lord, the Ishvara. If you do all this, kriyate tasya yamenana chacha, then you will not quarrel with the Yama when he comes to take you, when he comes to take you to the other world. Otherwise, you quarrel with him when he comes. Why? You are so attached to this world. You don't want to go. But Yama says, no, I will not leave you. Come. No, please give me 2 months. What 2 months? 2 minutes I will not give you. Come. And you don't want to go. There is a charcha. Charcha, you know what? Quarrel between you and Yama. See, Yama will not quarrel with you. He will just take you away. Here is said, meaning what? You have to be always ready. If Yama comes, yes, I am waiting for you, sir. Come, we will go. That is how you should live. You should not quarrel with Yama. When you have studied Bhagavad Gita, at least some portion, when you have gone to Ganges and taken a dip, at least for some time, and drunk the Ganges water, and at least if you worshipped this Murari or the Lord Narayana or Lord whoever, the Ishta Devata, then your mind would be very pure. No more attachment to the world. And you know what is life, what is death. And there is no quarrel with the Yama. So why Bhagavad Gita? Sarvopanishato ghavo dhokta gopala nandanaha partho vatsas sudhir bhokta dugdham gitamrutam mahat. In the Gita Dhyana Shloka it comes. Sarvopanishato ghavo. If you consider all the Upanishads, the essence of all the Upanishads to be a cow. Sarvopanishado ghavo. Dhokta gopala nandanaha. Who is the milkman? Who is milking the cow? What is the cow? All the Upanishads. They are the cow, let us say. So who is the milkman? Who is milking the cow? Gopala nandanaha. Lord Sri Krishna. He is the milkman. And what is the calf? Which is the calf for whom the milk? Arjuna. No? Not only for Arjuna, Sudhir Bhokta, for all of us. Sudhihi, one who has got sane mind. Sudhihi. Dugdham Gitamrutam Mahat. And what is the milk? Gitamrutam. So this Amrutam, this nectar, this Gita, the essence of Gita is actually, it is the essence of all the Upanishads. Upanishad is the highest wisdom. So, Lord Sri Krishna, out of compassion, he has come and he has again redefined or reinterpreted the Vedas, Upanishads, and he has given a practical way how to lead our life here and how to think about the Lord and how to reach Him. It's a guide for us to lead a wonderful life here. When do we need this? When we start our life, right? After living our life, how does it matter? Is that not so? When do you need a road map? When you start the journey, no? After reaching the sort of destination, why do you need the map? So this Bhagavad Gita should be taught when we are young. Then you know what is life, how to lead a good life. After committing all mistakes, after messing up everything, then what is the use of this Gita? So we should learn at least some portion of Gita, sincerely. It is always good to hear from a Guru Mukam, from a teacher, because it is very subtle. And this Ganga Jalalava Kanika Pita means not that Ganga Jala. Gurudev here he says, it's Jnana Ganga. See, Jnana Ganga it is. Coming through Guru Parampara. See, this Ganga is always, it's philosophically, it means the Jnana Ganga. Comes through Guru Parampara. From the Guru to Sishya. This is Jnana Ganga. This we have to drink at least a little. See, it was in the heavens. Could not come down. So Lord Shiva has to take it on his own self and then give it to the world. So that is Jnana Ganga. So the glimpse, you have to have at least a glimpse of the Lord, glimpse of the truth. And then at least worshipping means what? Worshipping the Lord means what? Developing devotion and always, dedicated to the pursuit of truth. So this is what he means. So then you live a healthy life here and you die a healthy death. Healthy death means what? When the Yama comes, you should be ready to go with him. You should not quarrel with him. See, once this Eknath Ishwaran, he demonstrated what is death. One young fellow asked, why people are suffering during death? He said, death is not a problem. He said, we are so attached to the world, that is why we don't want to go. He asked how. He was sitting in a chair like this and giving the discourse. So he asked that young fellow to come here. You come. So Eknath Ishwaran, he held to his chair like this. He said, now you drag me. From the chair you have to drag me. So he pulled him, that young fellow pulled him, but he was not ready to leave the chair. So there was a gadabad, like a struggle. He said, this is what his death is all about. Lord Yama comes to take you, but you don't want to go. Why? You are so attached here. So much of effort I have gained this wealth and this relationship and this power and this, people around me. I don't want to go. So he will not leave you. This is the quarrel between you and the Yama. When you don't have anything to do here, no attachment here, you will immediately go. What is there? The Lord is so gracious. He will give you another body, healthy body maybe. And more beautiful wife or a decent wife, who knows? Or a decent husband, why not? And a very good set of circumstances. So, nothing is lost actually. Whatever you have sown, you will reap. Is that not so? So there is nothing to fear. But we don't want to go. Why? We have not understood what is life. When we understand what is life, then what is there to hold on here? Everything is changing, everything is perishing. So sooner or later we have to give it up. Sooner or later we have to give it up. Everything has to be given up only. Very sad, So much of effort, we gain everything, but we have to give it up. The children, so much of love we pour, and we make them big. But they go away. Go away means what? They no more belong to you actually. Why? When they get married, when they have their own lives, they are different. You are different. Nowadays they teach in the school also. What is a family? The appa, the amma, the children, they are the family. The father, the mother and the children. And even grandfather, extended family. Can you imagine this? And uncle, aunt, and extended family. They are not your family. They are teaching you. They are not your family. Okay, they are extended family. So therefore, don't think your children may be coming around you now, but when they grow, they will fly away. And you always said, when they will call you, when they will call me, why should they call you? You have nothing else to do. That is why you are always looking forward to something. See, I tell you, ஏமாந்து போயிடும் கடைசியில். For what we have lived, we don't know. So Bhagavad Gita, if you learn, see, we are going to conduct a course this year end. For Bhagavad Gita course for 54 days. We are going to cover all 18 chapters. 6 chapters for 18 days. So like that, 3 parts. So 54 days we are going to have at Tiruvannamala in our ashram. So there is a wonderful opportunity. Thorough, we are going to see Bhagavad Gita. With Shankara Bhashya means as the reference Shankara Bhashya. Shankara's commentary as the reference. So it's a very good opportunity. Just now we covered Viveka Chudamani, the whole of Viveka, 581 verses of Viveka Chudamani. So, if we can study Bhagavad Gita, or if we can really immerse ourselves in that Jnana Ganga, which is flowing from Guru to Shishya, and if we can worship the Lord of the heart. See, some people have got everything, But no sort of ஒரு இது இல்லை மனசில் to worship. What is there to worship? We are all intelligent people, smart people. Smart people we are. So our Acharya says, the foolish people suffer foolishly. Intelligent people suffer intelligently. We are all intelligent people, so we suffer intelligently. We won't suffer like a foolish fellows. We have a different way to suffer. We suffer intelligently. So when we can, sagrutapi ena mura kriyate tasya yamena na charcha, then there is no quarrel when the yama comes. But that is for sure. See, whatever you understand about yama is different. But death is for sure. Nobody can evade death. That is one thing. Death is a leveler. It levels everybody. There was a poem I studied in my school days. Death is a leveler. For anybody, for that matter, death is for sure. See, that is why in that one film, Adi Shankaracharya, this death and prajna, the wisdom, they are the two eternal companion of Adi Shankaracharya. That's how it is portrayed in that film, G.V. Iyer's film, Sanskrit film. So death, when you are born, death is for sure. He is your companion. And also wisdom. Wisdom means what? Everybody has got, but we don't use it. So death is always there. And we don't know when it will come also. Nobody knows. Is that not so? We think we are going to live for 80, 90 years. Who knows? May not be also. So therefore, before Yama comes, we have to be ready. Swamiji, இன்னும் நாங்கள் வாழவே ஆரம்பிக்கல, அதுக்குள்ளே யமனன்ஸ் பயமுத்தாதீங்க சுவாமிஜி. Anyway, we are not serious about anything. That is why we live this way. Chumma eating, sleeping, partying, going here, going there, and gossiping, talking nonsense, this, that, and judging people, and labeling people, good, bad. How does it matter? And go on living. Punarapi jhananam, punarapi maranam. Punarapi jhananam, punarapi maranam. Punarapi janani jadare shayanam. Punarapi janani jadare shayanam. Iha samsare bahudustare. Iha samsare bahudustare. Kripaya pare pahi murare. Kripaya pare pahi murare. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. Punarapi janani jadare shayanam. Punarapi janani jadare shayanam. Iha samsare bahudustare. Iha samsare bahudustare. Kripaya pare pahi murare. Kripaya pare pahi murare. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate. Samprapte sannihite kale, nahi nahi rakshati dukrum karane. Punarapi jananam, once again you are born. Punarapi maranam, once again you die. And then what? Punarapi janani jadare shayanam. Janani means the mother. Jadare shayanam. You go and lie down in the womb of the mother again. Janani jadare shayanam. So again and again the same thing repeats. Is that not so? And what we do? We earn something, we spend, we accumulate some things, and then develop some relationships. We indulge, we enjoy, suffer. And what else? Nothing. Same thing continues. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. At least now in our religion we have got a choice. We may come back. Another choice, another chance is given to us. But in other religion, only once. Eternal hell or eternal heaven. Gone. No chance given. But at least for us, thank God, our gods are compassionate. They give another chance. Okay, one more. No, one more. That they go on giving you another chance. See, it is so consoling, so actually speaking. Imagine something you have messed up here and eternal hell. Always in the hell. You are roasted. இந்த எண்ணெய் சட்டிக்குள்ள முக்கி எடுப்பாங்க. Imagine. So always in the hell means it's really terrible. Is that not so? Or always in the heaven. Only few people go to heaven. See, our Gurudevs used to say, when you go up, when you go to the other world, there will be two queues. One will be very crowded. Don't go there. Very less people will be there in another queue. You go there. That is going to Swarga. Where everybody is standing is going to hell. Don't go there. What? Most of us, lot many people go only to hell because so much of thing we have committed, right? So much of selfishness, greed, and cutting each other. We think we are very good people. We are not actually, you know that. We are not very good people. We think we are good, but we are not so that good. Okay, chumma, little good. So, our God, they are very compassionate. They give you another chance. What is our God, your God? There is nothing like our God, your God. There is only life God. There is only one God. So, our scriptures say, again and again you are born here. See, God out of compassion is giving you another chance. But what we do, we throw that also away. Because we don't know. Nobody has taught us. Nobody has told us. See, அம்மா அப்பாவுக்கு என்ன தெரியும்? What the mother and father know. நல்லா படிக்கணும்டா. ஓகே, படிச்சாச்சு. நல்லா வேலை பார்க்கணும்டா. சரி, வேலை பார்த்தாச்சு. நல்லா சம்பாதிக்கணும்டா. வீடு வாசல்லாம் வாங்கணும்டா. கல்யாணம் பண்ணி குழந்தை குட்டி பெற்றுக்கணும்டா. சந்தோஷமா இருக்கும். அப்புறம் சந்தோஷமா இருக்கணும்டா. அது என்ன ஐடியாவோ எனக்கு தெரியாது. More than that, what do they know actually? They don't know anything else. பாவங்கள், they also don't know anything. அவங்களே குழந்தையா இருக்கும்போது இன்னொரு குழந்தை பெற்றுறாங்க. When they are still child, they give birth to another child. They don't know what to do with that child now. So they do all this bodhanai. What bodhanai? You have to earn well, you have to live well, you have to earn. Bangla வாங்கணும், அது வாங்கணும், இது வாங்கணும், கார் வாங்கணும். I don't know. You have to go to US. Why? If you go to US, everything is solved. When I was studying, I know a fellow, he was living only to go to US. And he has gone also. I have not met him afterwards. I had to go and meet him also. Enada, life is fulfilled now. People are very mad, I tell you. They don't know what to do also. Because parents from the early childhood, the bodhana adhan. And then the society also. Ayyo Rama, eppa paar tarpirmai, blowing one's own trumpet. This, that. Sick and tired of all these things, See, day before yesterday, I was coming in the train. Two elderly ammas, Brahmin, from Srirangam or Mayavaram somewhere. Two ammas, elderly. Talking, non-stop nonsense. Only about, how is your boy, son, where is he? He is in US, he is in California, he is doing this. And very loud. So that everybody should know in the compartment. There, Peramai, everybody should know. And you can't sleep also. Tired and sick. And you can't shut them up also. Rama, so, Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Janani Jadareshayanam. அங்கே போய் பாருங்கள் யூஎஸில் நொந்து நூலாக போய் ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்படுறாங்க ஆக்சுவலாக. They don't know what else to do there also. Their children, they are gone. Swamiji, our children, they learn Carnatic music, violin, blah, 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 blah. So in that stage, they are all dressed very well. Pavada, chattalam, pottu, choka, ukkandu. When you go and see them outside, you can't see them also. Everybody is gone, I tell you. Our children are no more our children. They are all gone. People may not like. When I say this, people may not like. But I know the truth. They are all gone. No more. They don't belong to our culture or samskaram, nothing. So, you know what? It's all hell. But we don't know. We go round and round and round. And iha samsare bahu dustare. This samsar, it is very difficult to cross. Bahu dustare. Kripaya pare pahi murare. This apare, very difficult to cross. Apara means endless. Apare, shoreless. So, kripaya pare pahi murare. Oh murare, out of compassion, please save me, protect me, oh Lord, from this samsara. See, my grandmother always used to say, She is a very, very evolved lady. She used to say, Samsaram Sagaram Dukkam. See, from very young days I have been hearing this. Samsaram Sagaram Dukkam. She used to say always, ஒரு நாளைக்கு ஒரு 100 தடவை சொல்லுவாங்க சம்சாரம் சாகரம் துக்கம் because she had 6 daughters அப்பனா எப்படி இருக்கும் அது சம்சாரம் சாகரம் துக்கம். So this samsara is actually sagara means what? Shoreless ocean, and dukkha means there's so much of suffering here. What is the real suffering? The pursuit of happiness is a seed for all suffering. இன்பத்திலேயே இருக்கிறது துன்பத்தின் வித்து, பிறப்பிலேயே இருக்கிறது இறப்பின் வித்து, ஆசையிலேயே இருக்கிறது அச்சத்தின் வித்து. இதெல்லாம் கடந்து போனால் ஆன்மாவிலே இருக்கிறது ஆனந்தத்தின் சத்து. Therefore, this life we don't understand. It is so miserable only because we are searching for something shashvatam, but we don't find anything shashvatam here. I tell you, we are in search of something shashvatam. ஏதோ ஒன்று சாஸ்வதமாக இருக்க போது நினச்சி தான் வாழ்கிறோம். But alas, we find there is nothing shashvatam here. It's very painful to understand that nothing is shashvatam here. The relationship is not shashvatam. The wealth is not shashvatam. Even our goals, they shift. The goalposts shift, they say now. So, there is so much of misery here. We don't even know it. We are so gross. We don't know it. We don't know it actually. Don't even know it. So here in Moha Mudgara, in this Bhaja Govindam, he says, see, what are you doing here? Same thing again and again. And same A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. And then same tuition. And then the same public exam, 12th standard. And then prepare for IIT. I don't know what is this IIT. And then NEET. Only the name is NEET, but there is nothing neat. And then what? You have to do this, you have to do that. You have to conform to this. And you run. அபாடான்னு கொஞ்ச நேரம் ஆறுதா உட்கார விட மாட்டாங்க யாரும். உங்கள் மைண்டே விடாது ஃபஸ்ட். அபாடா, அரே, ஐ எம் வேஸ்டிங் மை டைம். அட்லீஸ்ட் ஐ கேன் see some news also. At least I can see some news. If you are in stock market, இப்போ மேலே போகுதா கீழே வருதா, BP also goes up, goes down. Today's budget, yeah, you have reminded me. And one day, $1 trillion swept away. I hear that. 1 trillion means எனக்கு இன்னும் ஒன்றும் புரியலை எனக்கு. பில்லியன்னா ஓரளவுக்கு புரியும். எவ்வளோ? 10,000 millions. And 1 trillion they say. And dollars they say. I don't know. Anyway, Kripaya Pare Pahi Murare. Oh Lord, please take care of me. How to cross this ocean of samsara is again and again coming back, doing something and becoming something. This is so painful, becoming something. Always want to become something. We are not satisfied with what we are now. அதான் பகவான் கேட்பார், இருக்கிற மாதிரி இரேண்டா, இருக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கிறது தானே. How you are, be satisfied and happy. Why can't you be happy and satisfied? No. I want to become that, become this, become that. This becoming is called as Bhavasagaram. Becoming. Being is blissful. Becoming is painful. We don't know this. Nobody has taught us. In the schools, nobody has taught us. In the society, nobody has taught us. Thank God, there are these Mahatmas, these great souls. They go on blowing the conch. ஊதுற சங்கு ஊதிட்டே இருக்காங்க. Sometimes it comes to our ears. If we awake, we are awakened. If not, same rut. So therefore, punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jhadare shayanam. Iha samsare bahudustare kripaya pare pahi murare. Oh Lord, please save me. We will stop here. There are 15 more minutes.